Hi everyone, it's Monica. Welcome to Domestic Bee. Today's video is a video that I actually have done earlier on this year. It was to do with my craft room makeover. So I did do two videos. One was a before a really messy room, and then I did another one after that was nice and tidy. Now that was my papercraft channel. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do that anymore as Domestic Bee has become my full-time job. So now my papercraft has become my hobby, and so same as my sewing. So I thought I had to redo the introduction to both videos, otherwise it would have confused you, because I'm referring to card classes and all different things. So I thought this way I'll just introduce it to you. It's relevant to this channel, and I hope you enjoy. And I'll flip the camera around and we'll show you the messy room. Bye. So we have here in my favourite corner is my chair where I like to write my notes, sometimes have my lunch. We have a TV in the room. Us ladies do like to watch TV or watch the movies, especially at Christmas time and in winter time. It's nice and cosy. On this side of the wall here, I have my wall unit, some books up the top there. I did have to take a lot of my books out and get rid of them because I just needed the space. So we have down here on the left corner there is my sewing machine. I have my Brother Scan and Cut, and I have my WRE Memory sewing machine, which is only used for paper, cardstock. The next shelf up from there, oops, that one there, that's my guillotine. This shelf here, that's one of my dolls that I make. That's how I started off sewing 20 odd years ago. I love making dolls, and her name's Bluebell. And behind her is my electronic cutting machine and also various size scoring boards. And my little rabbit there, my mum bought me that for Easter because I love decorating for all occasions. Underneath, in these two boxes here, are lots of different ribbons that I use for making journals, decorating my various market goods. Underneath there, that's my jewellery making kit. Here's where I keep all my Sizzix dies in those boxes. And these boxes here are all the little toys that I have for the kids' toy packs that I make. And underneath there, there's some more paper pads and various other things. And moving along here, we've got a bookshelf down the bottom there. That's all my retired stamp sets, which I can't get rid of. I really love them and I do use them. So most of them are Christmas ones, and so I get a lot of use out of those at Christmas. And behind the door here are various trestle tables, which I use depending on what size I'm allocated at a market. So therefore I need different size tables. Here is my foam, glitter foam, which I use for my bows that I make. And behind the door looks like my hook has broken, so everything has fallen down. Here you'll see a divider there. So this used to be two rooms, and that's where the wall was taken down, so I could have one big room, which was really good. And a little trestle table which has fabrics ready to be washed. I have done already a huge 2 loads of fabrics today. And over this side I have my bookcase, which has all my current stamp sets in at the moment. I'm expecting a delivery today, which is really exciting, from the new catalogue, so I can't wait. Try them out. This here is another beautiful bookcase that my husband bought me a few years ago. So you can see there, some of the quilts. I've made many over the years, but lots of them I've given away as presents or for family. And so far that's been a bit of a dumping ground on that shelf, but it will be cleaned. And down here was all hundreds of magazines, which I had to say goodbye to because I just need the space there. So moving along here, we have the ironing board, and as you can see, there won't be much ironing going on today because there's too much on there. Okay, up here, the other end of the room, I have these lovely built-in shelves which I got made a few years ago, and most of the boxes that you see, all these ones, have all my fabric in them. They're all sorted out, so they're fine to stay. The middle shelf here, that's a little bit of a mess. I need some glues and envelopes that I keep there. And then we come to my desk. But so any of you who feel like you are in a mess, don't worry, you're not alone. And these here are my 2 carts. This one here's got my ribbons and my punch boards, envelope punch boards. That side has all my dies that don't fit in the DVD cases. And on the other side is where I have my embellishments. And in the on the other shelves, again, more embellishments and paper pads. On the floor, I have market items. And I have some drawers underneath as well. Those drawers hold all my Christmas decorations for my market, as in bells and ribbons and things like that. Then we have the wardrobe. So on this side of the wardrobe, I was lucky enough, my brother put all these IKEA, no, I forgot what they're called again. Anyway, I'll think of it. Anyway, I don't buy any stamp sets without them, and I don't buy dies either I don't buy stamp sets without the dies, as I don't like to fussy cut too much. So inside the cupboard here, I got that also made for me, which has, oh, what do I have in there? I think I have flowers in that one. I have my glue guns in that one. Then inside the cupboard here, I have all my current papers in there. In that one are the retired papers, which I use for the market. In that one there is cardstock, and as you can see, things don't belong in there. And over there in the far corner is my glitter paper and my window sheets and anything else. Then on here, I have another rail. That's what they were called, kitchen rails. They are very strong. They don't bend in the middle, therefore you can fill them up with your punches. And then I have my wrapping station. And then on the back of the door to my craft room, I have some of the baby singlets that I've decorated, which I sell at the market. So I'll give you one quick round tour of the room. And hopefully in the next 2 days, I'll have this all organised. Hi, I'm back. That was my Missy Craft Room tour. I hope you enjoyed it. It was a little bit all over the place. But anyway, I did manage to get it tidy. One of the reasons I am redoing this is because my craft room is going to change again, and it's going to be actually now partly my office. And so I'm going to do another video where it's all going to be changed again. So I thought, let's just see this one first. And then, yeah. So anyway, now we're going to go on to the Tidy Craft Room tour. So I will see you at the end of that video. Bye. Bookshelves that I had, they were very messy. Now you can see fresh air between the boxes. There's my beautiful little Poppy girl that I made. I love her. She's just so cheeky looking. She's one of my favourite girls. Then coming along here, if you remember, my table was just a hot mess. Now look at it. I'm so very proud of it. Beautiful space, fresh air, it's clean. This here, this spot there with my chair, that's where I record my YouTube videos when I'm doing tutorials. And here hanging up is where I hang my phone from. I just use my iPhone to record, but it's a really good little gadget. I like it. Can't remember where I bought it from, but if you do want to know, let me know and I will look it up for you. There's my ink caddy, which I love. You've seen the trolleys already. They're just more tidier than what they were before. They weren't too bad. I didn't have too much stuff. Underneath my desk, however, was a different story, but now that's all clean. Just have the 3 drawers there and the wastebasket, which is really good. And inside, we'll take you inside my cupboard. Oh, they are squeaking because of the weight of all the punches that I've got there on those IKEA kitchen rails, which I love. I did get my delivery the other day. And where is it? Here is the new butterfly punch, which is, as you can see, quite large. It's just lovely. Can't wait to use that. And there's the paper. This is my favourite sweet, which is how sweet it is. So I bought everything to go with it. The dies, the stamps, and it doesn't want to go back in. There we go. So there's the cardstock, which now just has cardstock in it and nothing else. My retired papers, my glitter papers. This here, this is how I store all my scrap papers. I have the colour on there, so it's got the greens, the purples, the reds, the browns. Once those are too full, then I just get rid of all the small scraps. If I cannot fit them in there, they go. I don't have space to put too much rubbish. I love this here. This is a crocodile that I've got. So this is brilliant when you're doing journals, because you can put the middle, when you're doing the hole in the middle, you can just put it right through here and line it up, and you've got the large and the smaller hole. So I love this machine. It's really good. And my papers, they were there. They're just a little bit tidier than what they were. And moving along, my dolls have a new position here. I will need to find more homes for them, but that's okay. They can stay there for now. My bookcase, that's not too bad. That was pretty good before. Now it's just got all the white matching baskets in there, which is really good. And here are my journals that I've made. That one's a completed one, which they are so much fun to make. Then the green one next to it, I've just made the body of it. That one will be a Victorian one, which I'm going to be making for my mum. She loves the Victorian ladies. And this black one here, I'm going to make a Harry Potter one for my sister, which was supposed to be for her 40th birthday in November, and I still haven't got around to it. But I've got all the papers now, which I did buy off Etsy, so I've just got to get some time and make it all up, and when I do, I will certainly show that to you. And oh, lots of sun coming in there. Then my bookcase here, so that's all the new stamps that I got. I have half of those, most of them actually, I haven't even used them yet because I only just received them, so I will be doing a lot of tutorials on the cards, so you'll have to keep an eye out for those. And my beautiful wall unit here, you can see it's all lovely and tidy. And my teddies, my mum has given me most of those. The pink one was from one of my sisters. I don't collect them, but they're cute to have a few around. And of course in those boxes there, that's all more fabric sewing items. And this small trestle table, I like to stand up when I work, and this trestle table is the right height for me to do that. When we have card classes, of course I have my 2.5 metre trestle table, so that takes up a lot more space. But when it's just me in here, I can have it how I like, which is one of the advantages of having your own craft space. So anyway, without further ado, turn you around and we'll go this way. Hi, welcome back. So there you go. That was my Messy Craft Room tour and my Tidy Craft Room tour. If you did like the video, I'd really appreciate a thumbs up and hit subscribe so that you will be able to, and also the little bell next to it, and they'll notify you of all the new videos that I upload, so I'd really appreciate your support. I will be doing another video on my new craft room / office, as I am in the middle still of finishing touches to that. I do have my desk in here now, but I still need to do some other paring down, and I will be bringing that to you. So in the meantime, if there's any questions or anything that you'd like help with in your craft room, I'd be happy to help. If you want to know where I bought some of my things, just leave a comment below and I'll let you know. And so that's it for today. I will see you back here on Friday for a cleaning home decor tip, one or the other. Hope you have a fabulous week, and I'll see you then. Bye.